Hey everybody, welcome back to When Harry Met Board Games. I am Harry, and before we go any further, please don't forget to hit the like button down below and subscribe to our channel if you're interested in some more board game related content. But today we have another unboxing on the camera. Here today we will be unboxing Euphrates and Tigris Contest of Kings, designed by Reiner Knizia and published by Grande Games. This is a card version of the more well-known, highly acclaimed board game version, Tigris and Euphrates, published by or designed by Reiner Knizia many years ago. So let's look at the back here. We see here that this game plays for 2 to 4 players, which is the same as the board game. And it plays, according to here, the estimated time is 45 minutes, which the board game, the range in the back says 1 to 2 hours. And I think it's definitely going to be beyond 1 hour. It might not always make it to the 2-hour mark, Tigris and Euphrates, the board game, but it will definitely exceed the 1 hour range. And here, supposedly, you can get this game played around the 45-minute time frame. And it says the recommended age is 12 years old. So you have a little bit of a sample of what the cards look like here in the back. A little bit of flavor text. In Mesopotamia, between the Euphrates and Tigris rivers, lies the Cradle of Civilization. Farmers cultivate the land, traders sell their wares, and priests offer the masses their religious support. Okay, so let's see what's inside. Shrink wrap is still on and everything. All right, so let's start with the shrink wrap, which can sometimes be a challenge. Okay, here we go. Taking that off. All right. See you later. All right, and let's see what's in here. All right, so first we have the rule book. It's a very small little pamphlet here that unfolds like so. And we're talking about 8 pages, small text, some nice little diagrams and examples here, images that you can follow. And then the cards. All right, so these cards are definitely much smaller than what I expected. Usually I'm disappointed with cards that are like this size. I guess it depends how much shuffling has to take place. Like, for example, the base Ticket to Ride game, where the cards are this small, you constantly have to shuffle the train cards. That's frustrating. But if there's not too much shuffling that has to go on, I might not mind this so much. So let's just open up one of these packs here and see what exactly the cards look like. So again, they're small cards, just a little reference point as to how they fit in my hand. I think I have average size hands, more or less. All right, so we've got these cards. I guess these represent the red and the priesthood, for those who are familiar with Tigris Euphrates. Oh, okay, you have some cards. I have 2 here. So that's interesting. I guess this could be an either-or kind of card, I'm guessing. Some of these cards have 2 of them on them. So, interesting. Interesting to see what these actually represent as I read the rules. You can see the artwork is very basic. It's nothing out of the ordinary. Nothing. It's a little antiquated, you could say, even. Right? Here are this card. I don't know. It's some kind of priest or temple, I'm guessing. So I see blue. I see green. I guess this is black. So the 4 colors of the original Tigris and Euphrates are still represented here. You've got a basic insert here. Very functional for everything that is contained in the game. I don't think there's any reason to get rid of it, or unless you're trying to, like, sometimes what I do with some of my smaller games is I consolidate them into a bigger box. That's something I might do, who knows. Because this game has very few components. This box, for as small as it is probably too big for what's inside. And then we have these nice little chunky wooden pieces, which I guess represent your leaders. So again, in Tigris and Euphrates, a player is not represented by a color, but by a symbol or an image. So for example, here, this is some kind of bull or something. And here you've got like a vase or something, a jar, clay jar maybe. And all of your tokens will have the same symbol on it, but they'll have the different colors to represent the different types of leaders across the different spheres of civilization, right? So usually in Tigris and Euphrates, your black are your rulers or your kings, your greens are your merchants who manipulate the market, your red are your priests who manipulate the temples, and your blue are like your farmers who manipulate the rivers and the waters, the lands besides the waters. And that's pretty much it. So I'm very curious to see how this game plays. I am a big fan of card games. I'm not, while I appreciate Tigris Euphrates a lot, it is ranked in my top, I'd say maybe 75 games of all time. I kind of get tired of the abstract nature of it. It's very, very abstracted. All of Reiner Knizia games are abstracted, of course, to a degree. But Tigris Euphrates, I feel like, is one of his more abstracted games. So I could get tired of it. But I love card games, so I'm actually curious to see if I might actually prefer this as an alternative to Tigris and Euphrates. I hope to get this to the table soon and maybe give you guys an opinion as to how I feel about the actual game. But these are the components of the game. You've got the box here with the insert. You got the different wooden pieces for the leaders. You got about 2 little decks of small cards and a little pamphlet for a rule book. And that is it for Tigris and Euphrates, or I should say Euphrates and Tigris Contest of Kings. All right, so that's it for today's unboxing. Thank you so much for joining us here. Please don't forget to hit the like button down below and subscribe to our channel if you're interested in some more board game related content. This is Harry from When Harry Met Board Games saying see you later. Bye-bye.